there, RCC family. Believe it or not, it's another Friday already, and so that means it's time for another edition of Friday Focus. And so let me tell you what we're going to do today and for the next few Fridays. I've asked each one of our elders, our spiritual leaders here at RCC, to take some time and just talk with you about what they appreciate most about our vision statement or about our core values. Now, our vision statement is that we want to be a loving and authentic Christ-centered family, bringing hope, freedom, and purpose to our local and global community. That's our vision statement. That's our preferred future. That's who we want to be. That's where we want to go. And then we have these core values that are kind of like road signs that help us to make sure that we're headed in the right direction, that we're not going to get lost, that we're going to end up where we say we want to be. And those core values are courageous compassion, authentic relationships, passionate purpose, and urgent engagement. And so I've asked all 5 of our elders, so today and the next 4 Fridays, I've asked them to just share with you what they appreciate most about our vision or about our core values. And today, Clark Blade, one of our elders, is going to talk to us about this core value of authentic relationships. It's what he appreciates the most. And so he's going to take a few moments today and he's going to talk to us about that. I hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you online Sunday morning at 9:15. We're going to continue working through this letter, 2 Timothy, in this series that we're calling the last chapter. 2 Timothy is the last writing of the New Testament from Paul. And so we're just going to continue to go through 2 Timothy. We'll take another chunk again this Sunday as we gather together online, and we'll just begin to study his word together. But have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday morning at 9:15. And so sit back, relax, enjoy what Clark has to share today about authentic relationships. Have a great weekend, everyone.
We were designed for authentic relationships. This is one of our core values here at RCC. Put another way, we were designed for community. Think about this. God even put that idea of community in the animal kingdom. Quails live in coveys, fish in schools, whales in pods, wolves in packs. Doesn't it make sense that if God designed the animal kingdom to live in relationship, that he would do the same thing for us? Genesis 2:18 starts it out when it says, "It is not good for man to be alone." Even before Eve, God wanted a relationship with Adam. And so Adam and Eve formed a relationship, and it was good. Then another relationship develops, the family. Cain, Abel, Seth, albeit a little bit dysfunctional. Let me repeat that. God designed us to live in relationships. I have several types of relationships. Not all of them are deeply spiritual. Some of them are just pure fun. I meet with retired teachers 2 or 3 times a year, and we talk about the good old days of teaching, back when you could actually be in the classroom. I am in a relationship with my college roommate, Hal. We were roommates all 4 years at Asbury College, and our relationship has continued, and we encourage each other spiritually. I belong to a group called the Old Geezers Club, college friends from Arizona, Indiana, Southern Illinois, and here in Rochester. I have a bicycle relationship. I'm a member of an association, and I specifically ride with Kurt Mavis. We have gone across the country twice, and I think we have prayed in 30 states together. I'm a member of the Sangamon Watercolor Society, where I paint every Wednesday morning. Saturday morning, a group of men, I call them my band of brothers. We meet at Panera Bread when it's open. I'm in a small group of couples who are all in the empty nester phase, and that is a substantial small group necessary. I teach a Bible study class at 9:15, and we've shared relationships. I'm in authentic relationship with all of my elder friends. I'm in an authentic relationship with Prison Fellowship, where 6 of us regularly go down to Graham in Hillsborough and minister to prisoners. My family, my son Stuart, his wife, my daughter Heather and her husband, 8 grandchildren. We have a strong, authentic, genuine relationship. We talk to our children every day. I have an authentic relationship with my wife, Luann, where we have been married for 42 years. She is my best friend and the love of my life. We were designed for relationships. It's one of my favorite core values. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship between David and Jonathan, or a deeper relationship that existed between Nathan and David, where Nathan shared a relationship with David that he could say, "You're wrong." Jesus was in an authentic relationship with Lazarus, and when he died, Jesus wept. Jesus and his disciples, relationships don't just happen, they need nurturing. Jesus built his kingdom with an unlikely ragtag group of men, a zealot, a tax collector, a hothead, competitive brothers who wanted special favors, a denier, a betrayer, a doubter, sleepyheads when he needed prayer warriors. And yet Jesus saw the only way for faith to continue was for him to pour his life into these men, a relationship that would last for 3 years. Early church relationships were paramount. Acts of the Apostles said they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship. The Greek word koinonia, close, personal, breaking of bread and prayer in one another's homes. Relationships that say, bear one another's burdens in Galatians. Rochester has 4,000 people, but I have authentic relationships with a few, only a few. I want the type of relationship that talks about in Romans 12:15, where we rejoice with those who rejoice and we weep with those who weep. 100 Bible verses talk about this body of Christ where relationships are established. I want to be in a relationship when one suffers, we all suffer together. When one member is honored, all rejoice together. These last 70 days have been COVID challenging. It has not dampened my faith, but it has certainly caused me to adapt in how authentic relationships are carried out. And quite frankly, Zoom meetings, well, I just hope that's not the new norm. Metaphorically, authentic relationships take place when we take off our masks and become transparent with one another. Folks, the bottom line is we're all broken. We're flawed people. For years, I have used the phrase for authentic relationships, a place where I can unzip my heart. Who knows? Maybe soon we will have an authentic relationship where we can remove our COVID-19 masks as well. I hope so. Thanks for listening.